warning before you listen. This epic is not for children, nor for the faint of heart. We retell the ancient Greek myths as they were born, unfiltered, unsoftened. Scenes of violence, curses, betrayals, and a hunger for power that shows no mercy. Given the many conflicting versions of the Titan War, the events have been rebuilt to complete the missing pieces. Here, we tell the myth as it was meant to be told. Sources and references are listed in the episode description. Chapter 13. From the Titan War. Clash of weapons and the fall of time. The Pact of the Seven Mountains. The first war council of Olympus. This was no ordinary day on Mount Olympus. It was a day the earth gasped, not from pain, but from the birth of an idea. Zeus no longer rose from beneath the ground. He stood upon it, etching a new map of thrones across its face. Wonder had passed. Wonder belonged to yesterday, when the lightning returned, leading an army from hell. But now was the hour of war. The siblings gathered at the summit of Olympus, the highest point no age had yet defiled, no authority had dared to touch. Zeus stood at the center, Poseidon perched upon a stone pulsing with invisible tides. Hades lingered in the shadows, even the mountains seemed to avoid his gaze. Hera stood behind them, not as a woman, but a widow of war. Demeter cupped the soil in her hands, breathing it in, as if the earth whispered secrets only she could hear. Hestia said nothing, but the flame in her chest breathed, cautiously. Then, Hades spoke. For the first time, his voice didn't come from his mouth, but from the hollows of absence itself. We were in shadow, but we were never dead. We were inside our Father, but we were not broken. We are the unseen, but we are not the defeated. Poseidon raised his stone trident, his voice like a sea storm breaking chains. Enough talk. Let us strike.
We don't need a council, we need a blow. But Hestia, in her terrifying calm, replied, "Every fire begins with a spark, and every spark needs a safe place to ignite. We are not just siblings, we are a vision, and no vision survives if it bleeds." Zeus lifted his voice. "We are not here to mourn the past, nor to curse our father. We are here to swear that what is born on this mountain will not be mere rebellion. It will be a foundation for a war that will rise from earth and strike the sky." He reached down, and Gaia, from deep within her belly, raised 7 stones, each one a mountain in waiting. Zeus said, "We shall divide the land as we would divide war. 7 mountains, 7 leaders, 7 weapons." I take Olympus. Poseidon claims Mount Thessaly. Hades descends into the depths of Erebus. Hera builds her base in the north. Demeter will reign over the plains. Hestia guards the center, and the Hecatoncheires. They will be our roaming storm. No land, only enemies. Silence fell, but the mountain began to hum, as if the earth itself had agreed, or perhaps something beneath in Tartarus was listening. Then Zeus declared, "From this moment forward, anyone who touches this mountain becomes part of this oath, an oath not spoken but ignited." They all rose, placed their hands upon the 7 stones, and in that moment, the first war council of Olympus was born. No ink was spilled, only the pulse of flesh and regret. And so, rebellion was not just declared, it was born. This chapter of the epic has come to an end, but remember, what you've just heard is not a record of facts, but the echo of a myth, a story born from the imagination of the ancients, etched into the long memory of humankind. If this tale stirred something in you, if it opened a door to reflection or wonder,
Don't forget to support the channel and share the journey with those you love. And in the comments, tell us which moment in this chapter struck you the most and why. We'll meet again in the next chapter of this audio odyssey through time. Until then, farewell.